Alhamdulillahi wahda wa salatu wa salamu ala man la nabiyya ba'da amma ba'd. Fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Have you ever wondered how much does your father love you? Think about it. Sure, he might not always say it with big words like our mothers, but fathers have this amazing, quiet way of showing love. Respected audience, I am Amina Sabeen of Grade-5, standing before you to pay tribute to our silent heroes, our fathers. When I first started swimming, the deep water terrified me. My father noticed and took me to the center of the pool, leaving me there to face my fear. My heart pounded as he called out, "Move your legs!" Trembling, I followed his instructions, and little by little, I found the courage to move. As I swam back to the edge, I saw the pride in his eyes as he turned to my sister and said, "See, she did it." It was at this moment that I understood my father's way of love, pushing me to face my fears so I could discover my own strength. Alhamdulillah. And this makes me think, how many times have we overlooked such acts of love in our own lives? You know, mothers and fathers have their own unique ways of showing love. Moms, it's easy for them to cuddle us, say "I love you," give us big hugs, and ask if we are hungry every few minutes. We just had lunch, but there she is, offering us a snack again. But fathers don't always say "I love you" like that. Instead, they show love in their own tough, cool way. Like when they yell at us for crossing the road without looking both ways. That's their way of saying, "I love you and I don't want you to get hurt." Oh, and has your father ever given you the last piece of mutton in the biryani, even though he really wanted it? That's a father's secret way of saying, "You are more important to me than mutton biryani." And that's a big deal. It's funny, but it's true. It doesn't matter how tired or hungry they are, how many worries they face. Yet, our fathers are ready to flip the world for us, and sadly, we don't even notice it. My father works so hard to be an inspiration, not just for me, but for so many people and kids. When I see it, I feel blessed to call him my father. Alhamdulillah. I sat down to write all the things my father does for me. And this is the list I came up with. Pretty long, isn't it? This is just a list of things he does for me in a week. I would need a book as big as our hall if I wrote all that he has done for me since before I was born. Truly, fathers are our superheroes who don't wear capes. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Isra, number 23 to 25. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقضى ربك ألا تعبدوا إلا إياه وبالوالدين إحسانا إما يبلغن عندك الكبر أحدهما أو كلاهما فلا تقل لهما أف ولا تنهرهما وقل لهما قولا كريما واخفض لهما جناح الذل من الرحمة وقل رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا ربكم أعلم بما في نفوسكم إن تكونوا صالحين فإنه كان للأوابين غفورا. For your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him and honor your parents. If one or both of them reach old age in your care, never say to them even oof nor yell at them. Rather, address them respectfully and be humble with them out of mercy and pray. My Lord, be merciful to them as they raised me when I was young. Your Lord knows best what is within yourselves. If you are righteous, He is certainly all forgiving to those who constantly turn to Him. Subhanallah. Leading child psychologist Michael Lamb reminded us, fathers are the forgotten contributors to child development. Studies have found that children with involved fathers have stronger cognitive and motor skills, elevated physical and mental health, become better problem solvers, and are more confident, curious, and empathetic. Unfortunately, our society has devalued their role and importance in our lives. So today, I invite you all to take a moment to recognize the efforts our fathers put for us. Be grateful to them whether they are with us today or waiting for us in the hereafter. Our good behavior, prayers, and our good deeds can be the best thank you we give them. Dearest Appuji, thank you for being strong, for working hard, for never giving up on us. Even when we don't see it, we are grateful for your efforts and we love you for it. Jazakumullah khair. I end my talk by asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant our parents the highest ranks in Jannah and may we make them proud with our words, actions and our lives. Jazakumullah khair.